volume in, and I've never actually successfully completed the pig squat workout, even though I definitely feel like I'm strong enough at this point physically to do it, and I'm good at reps. So somehow that combination should allow me to do it. If you don't know what it is, essentially you start with the bar. It's in kilos with 20. I guess you can do it in pounds, but it's from Mikola Tokala, a Finnish weightlifter would do it. Essentially, you start with the bar with 20 kilos for 20 reps, and then you go up by 10 kilos, decreasing the rep by 1 each time you increase by 10 kilos. By the end, you get to 200 for a single. So it's a lot of reps. So ideally, we get the whole thing done, then do some overhead pressing. It is, but I've done a set of 10 with 195. I've done 3 sets of 10. Actually, I forget what I did 3 sets of 10 with. A pretty heavy amount. So, like, I have the good amount of practice relatively recently with doing high reps and the requisite strength, of course, but also the kind of combination of doing high reps with heavier relative weights. So I think theoretically I should be able to do it. I haven't attempted it in a very long time, and what makes it quite hard is not actually the weight, any of the weights you do, is you start to get fatigued because of the amount of reps that you're doing. But I'm trying not to put a time limit or anything on it either, which will, in theory, make it a little bit easier. I don't know what I've actually made up to in the pig squat workout. So I've attempted it several times. And it's not really something you necessarily like train to do specifically. Like it's not like a type of workout where you get to like a certain point and then you just keep repeating it until you get further with it. It's kind of like an all-out type session. Kind of similar if you ever try to do like a German squat volume. Like it's hard to progress it. Not that you really progress a pig squat, you just kind of complete it. But like if you do 10 sets of 10 at any point with any weight, you realize just how difficult, extreme amounts of volume are, especially in squat. You kind of get away with it with almost any other lift. I would say probably something like a deadlift would be just as difficult. Probably a little bit easier, but certainly not easy by any stretch. But I would certainly choose to do, I would certainly choose to do it with deadlifts. If I did pig squats with deadlifts, it would actually be really easy. Because 200 is not very much to deadlift. Squatting, that's a different animal, that is for sure. I'm gonna leave the glasses on, but I've prepared myself decently, nutritionally. I've eaten a good amount of food today. Had some fruit, hydrated well. New EAs or BCAs, I don't worry about any of that stuff. Creatine, caffeine, and clenbuterol. Not clenbuterol. But it's not really it's like a one-off type thing though, Daniel. It's not really like a program. German squat volume, it's more, I don't think it's good. I don't think anyone should really do it. It's just more of a curiosity, like what it would feel like. This, like pig squats, unironically, like even if you don't complete it, the idea of doing it is a good, like, in your GPP. GPP type stuff. So like even if you only get to say like 100 kilograms in it, Like you're doing a lot of reps, so it's still good in that regard. Um, all right, I just got done watching a Natty or Not on Daniel Spiegel or Danny Spiegel. I don't know, the CrossFitter. She's well, not just her, but most high level CrossFit athletes. They don't do a good job drug testing, is my guess, because there's no incentive structure for them to do it. It costs more money to do it, and if they don't, then they have leaner athletes, stronger ones, and ones that perform the sport of CrossFit a lot better. But I think it's different though than like Olympic weightlifting. Like I don't think there's some that are. I mean, maybe this is, but I think it's less of we're gonna pay to play or pay to not be drug tested. I think it's just we're not. They just don't do it as much. I think if they are, they probably are aware of when they're gonna happen and stuff. And it's probably honestly they probably only if they do drug test them, it's probably mostly like at the competition. Um, but they probably don't do it much outside of competition. And that's really, I mean, you've heard weightlifters talk about it as well. It's like the biggest benefit of um, the performance enhancers is in the off season when you're trying to get stronger. It's not really like in competition as much is where you're not getting as much of the benefit with it, which logically makes sense. You're not really getting stronger, the week of the competition, but 6 months out or somewhere, you can obviously build or be doing a lot more volume, getting a lot stronger. But unfortunately, his ball is a little piece coming off. But yeah, I think most CrossFitters at the very high end. But I also don't follow CrossFit because I don't find it. It's like if I'm gonna watch people juiced up lifting, doing any sort of fitness, I'm gonna watch strongman. Like that's, I kind of view it as like watered down strongman. If they did more cool stuff like the clean jerk ladder they did back in the day, then it would certainly be a lot more a lot more interesting to see. But when it's just random, strongman's kind of random, but you at least always have like a deadlift or something. They have categories, and I suppose that's mostly true in CrossFit, but not as much. All right. So, 20 kilograms for 20 reps. One nice thing with this kind of workout is you don't need to warm up. In fact, probably almost better to not warm up when you're doing this many reps. Really forces you to also pay attention to your breathing as well. Since you obviously have to recover between sets, but also during the set. It's not really hard to do a set of 20 with a bar, but if you're holding your breath a lot, it can make it difficult. 5% done. Thank you, Ron. Well, and there's aspects of CrossFit that are fine. I just, as far as like the competitive nature of it, it's not really that interesting. Like, I don't really care about how cardiovascular fit, like all that stuff. I think it's cool when they do. I actually like how they do they have like a max snatch or whatever. They just like keep going up, and you can keep attempting a heavier weight even if you miss. I think, um, but those are interesting. As far as like them running or biking or drowning in water, I'm not as engaged in that, but just on Raw, just on the days that end in Y. But hey, don't laugh at death. That's not, just because they didn't plan their event properly and had everyone run out in the heat and then try to swim and then didn't have proper safeguards in place doesn't mean you can hit a crying laughing emoji. That was that was probably one of the craziest stories. Like, you never hear of people dying, like just being dead in the middle of really any sort of training, and that's just. I guess you might hear it more in like amateur sports, like football or basketball, and that's usually related to like extreme amounts of cardio and then um, exertion, which I guess that's what happened to the CrossFit. But usually, you hope they'd be fit enough, but also you can't really outfit outwork the heat. All right, 19 reps now. I'm trying to be patient with this. I think one downfall, if you're trying to complete a pig squat routine, is trying to do the earlier sets too quickly, because then you just kind of build up all that, I guess, lactic acid probably, or I don't know. You just kind of get fatigued, like from a muscle standpoint. Can't outcross it. I actually went to, if you know CrossFitters or CrossFit, the Pantic family. I didn't go to school with the older one or the two twin brothers, but they have a sister as well that I went to college with. I don't know if she ever got into like CrossFit or anything, but it's always interesting to see. She was always around fitness. She was a basketball player. I assume she probably did some CrossFit at some point. I'm also not trying to grip the bar super tight on these lighter sets. I think I did 20 there. Messed up the whole routine. I'm working too hard. I'm like 99% sure I did 20. Well, I guess I failed the pig squat workout. Too many reps. Oh no. So you start 20. Each time you add 10 kilos, you subtract a rep. So it ends with a 200 kilogram single. I think, if I count it right, which, so 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think it ends. Yeah, but Daniel, if you're sitting here for a second, Google that really quick. Make sure I'm actually counted right. That the pig squat routine. I know Zach Tellender has done it on YouTube, but double check my. I can't really Google that well, so I'm pretty sure that's correct. I don't know why I'm thinking it was 210. Fact check me. Check that, Jamie. Rod, I don't fish. I mean, I'm pretty neutral to it. I don't really care about fishing. I don't have anything against it. See if I can Google it on my other phone. Men's Health article about it. That's how you know you made it. Yes, I've been fishing. I did it as a kid a couple times. Oh my goodness, there's so many ads. Mikola Tokola did not do the 9 minutes. I think the video was probably 9 minutes, but I don't think that's feasible. Just article just doesn't even say what you get up to. Final rep is 210. So I miscounted somewhere. So I did 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. That's where I messed up. Okay. So okay. And when you miss that one number, it messes up all the numbers. I was just off one. So it's 200 for, okay. I thought it was 210. If it's 200, not to say it was like, oh, it's so much easier, but I've been strong enough to do a 210 squat in a lot of situations for a while. Okay. But I found it on here as well. Thanks, Jamie. Alright, 18. But yeah, the article is incorrect. There's no shot that he did this in 9 minutes. That's 210 total reps. That's, I don't even know if I can do 210 total bodyweight squat reps in 9 minutes. Maybe. But we're not talking about any body weight, any weight. Alright, so this is 18 now. So I haven't messed up anything other than doing 20 reps with 30. Alright. This I'm going to throw the white plate on, because I'm going to obviously add a blue after. Or I guess I can, I'll get it so I can add a red on. Make sure we sit down a little bit too. I don't do CrossFit, so I wouldn't even know what a Murph is. You have a rupture. Sounds like a religious problem. Probably consult your local priest or religious figure. No, Daniel, who's asking about raptures? I don't know how to help you with the rapture. Spit on your spine. Well, it's also funny because you're asking someone that's just randomly lifting about medical advice, as if I would know anything about that. But you also said rapture instead of rupture, so you can't spell your injury. But go ask a doctor about your back injury. Heck am I supposed to tell you? Whoa. You're not asking about getting in the shape. You're asking about your spine. That's all. Like, I've been trying to, lift a little bit. Like, I have a medical issue. Well, you should go talk to a doctor. You're not getting back into shape if you have some sort of back injury. You're trying to recover from that, and I'm not a doctor. I think you should probably just max out your deadlift like 3 or 4 times a day. You have to make sure your back's really rounded. The bar is really far away from your center of mass. And the weight is way above what you should be doing. You won't have to worry about back pain anymore because you'll sever your spine. 17 reps now. Yeah. So now we got 60. I go slow enough, I should be alright, right? Can't possibly fail. This is where it becomes, this is where it starts to get tricky because it's not heavy enough where it's like, all right, I just want to go get the next set done, but you can kind of go through these, like between 60 and 100, like if you don't rest enough between, you just start to build up so much lactic acid, it just gasses you out. So it's not just your legs and tuchus, but your back as well. And not that I can't use my back, but this is where I actually could have benefited from having my wristwatch on to, although it's not really that accurate for heart rate, but to kind of assess when my heart rate goes down to do the next set. So it's a decent proxy for recoverability. Decent, but not the best. Alright. So far, like I'm not getting a pump or anything crazy like that, so we're still chilling. So now it's I'm collecting DOMs. My legs don't really get a lot of DOMs, but we got 16 now. Alright. Back cruising a little bit. Now we can throw a red on. 5s. You gotta do your 20s, your 19s. That sounds brutal. I remember the first time doing this, that right around like 110 and 130, I started to really gas out. Yeah, it doesn't sound very, it sounds brutal, absolutely. Well, this next one's 15. So far I feel good, which is good. I mean, I'm not cardio-wise getting cooked. I'm not getting a pump or anything. Like, not that I'm saying that like I'm trying to avoid it, but like, since you don't want to get, you know, dommed up. Get all dommed up with the lightweights, which is, you got a much higher propensity of, you know, getting a pump or getting fatigue in your muscles when you're doing really high reps. I'm in your backyard in the Balkans. I'm your neighbor. That's where I live, in the Balkans, though. That's where we live, I should say. So I'm your neighbor. Dom, we were just talking about you. Dom's in everyone's legs. Look how Dom showed up. Dom asking where I'm at. You should know Dom. We love Dom, that's true. 15, 15. That's my quinceañero. No, I'm in the Balkans. This is my house. Please stop saying that my house is a shed. Otherwise, my grandma's gonna get you. Yeah. Hey, we ain't caught that door. Those Balkan ghosts. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I put a plate under the door so they're not blowing around, and then get some plates, or I'll put my knee wraps back on. It's like, what about both? German gnome ghost that lives in the Balkans. Die. Very annoying. Now my quads like instantly have a pump. It's like I've done like 100 reps of squats. What a scam. It's all uphill from here or downhill. It's very hilly. Just like my home country in the Balkans, very hilly. You remember 1984, the great Gnome invasion? The German Gnome invasion. And they say the hills are still haunted by many gnomes. For every wanderer that trips, it's said to have been 3 German gnomes exacting their revenge. who needs intensity when you can just make your leg explode from volume? All right, so it's 14 now. Come on, Devin Townsend. Fill me with the spirits of Scots. All right. Catorce repeticiones. Just do 3 waves. Get to 210, just go right down to the bar again. Guaranteed rhabdo. Actually, probably, like, if you went through this twice, you probably would get rhabdo, unironically. All memes aside. True men do 3 waves of big squats. Well, I think it wouldn't even be about dying. I think it would truly be like actual rhabdo if you did. Like physically, I don't know how many people have that strength and the kind of the stamina to do it twice in general, but there's also the just physiological limitations of the body, even if you're sauced up. But I think it would be hard the second time through to get past like 100 kilograms. Like you'd start to just get so pumped and so fatigued. Yeah, running's not fun. I mean, 2 days, if you split it up correctly, it's not bad. But running on top of training is just terrible. No, I know like the Seagate strength guy, he got rhabdo trying to like run that quick mile and squat really heavy. So I think it would be like doing this pig squat workout and then running 5 miles. I think that would do it. I think that would do it. I don't really know any of the symptoms of rhabdo or anything like that, but I feel like there has to be a combination of volume and intensity smashed into one. That's just like, I mean, physically difficult to do. Like when he got it, he was squatting a lot, I think in the same day, and then running. Like that's hard to do no matter what the context is. So it's harder to get rhabdo, understandably. Otherwise you do a 10 by 10 back squat with 70 kilos in. I have no idea. I just know that's like he had that bad, or he had gotten it. I don't even know if you get like. I don't know what it is. Like I know it happens from training in an extreme amount, but I don't know. I think it has to do with like your liver and stuff. I think it's like an organ issue. It's all the drugs he takes. But bench, plant, jerk, and then running, then squats later. It's a lot of workout. Alright. So now we have 13 repeticiones. 70, when I took the wraps off, I felt a really big like pump all of a sudden, but now we're kind of cruising, ready to blast. I don't mind getting copyright on this live stream. It just is what it is. 13. 13 reasons why. It's not fun. Yeah. We're still doing all right though. So make sure we rest enough. Me and Jack will get through. Now this next one's 100 for 12. It's definitely like, especially these next couple, it's still light in a sense. You can feel the weight more, but it's important not to be like, all right, I just got to get it done. I got to go to the next set. It's just to let everything reset as much as I can. Because the fatigue will build up quite quickly, obviously. And once you kind of have like, you know, a back pump or whatever, like it's kind of hard to get rid of it. I guess I'm less worried about my legs getting hypertrophy than my kind of erectors. One nice factor, I mean, even reps, any set, 5 minutes, unless it's like snatches and clean jerks. But with these, it's like, you know, I feel like I can do it. Like obviously I can go and do 100 for 12. Like I'm not worried about that, but it's the set, like the feeling after I'm trying to mitigate the hypertrophy response as much as I can. One nice thing about today though, it's not too hot. If it was really hot, that would make, yeah, 70 degrees, so it's the perfect temperature. If it was like super hot and humid, like it wouldn't be a non-starter to do it. That's anything like this, but obviously significantly more difficult. Yeah, no, I have it somewhere. Oh, it's up there. But I think honestly, the 2 bananas I had before coming out here will probably do more. Will help more than water will during the session, just so I don't. Not that I'm worried about cramping or anything, but help with the hydration a bit. I don't have an Irish accent. I don't know why you think I'd have an Irish one. I'm from the Balkans. I'm Balkanese. Whew. Why would I try? I'm squatting, not trying to do weird accents. People always come in and ask the weirdest thing. we start. Time for good. I should just pretend I don't speak English. Though, I hate to say it, I look like I speak English. I look like I speak a little English. I don't have a good fake Russian accent either. Привет! Пока! Touché! And I can say 3 things over and over. Привет! Привет, пока, touché! Привет, тука, привет! 12 repeticiones para este ejercicio. I had my bug zapper up, but I need to get some bug spray. I'm gonna get eaten alive. I'm too sweet. I'm made of sugar. 98% glucose. It's a medical marvel. The dartboard. A Frenchman. Listen here, Daniel. I've called a lot of things in my time, but a Frenchman is not one of them. I'm gonna crack out. I'm gonna do my impersonation of the French. So let's say you're coming at me to fight. You ready? This is my French impersonation. Did you get it? Because I just ran away. Definitely a state trooper. I do get the, are you a cop or a military guy a lot. But I don't think kids draw and color stuff for their local state trooper that often. To sleep. I'm actually cooked. You know, if I gave up in this session, then that'd definitely be a French thing to do. Things get difficult, just, you know, run away. We're going deep in the bag. Deep in my bag. True. That's what the French do. Oh. And so far, it's not actually, like, I'm definitely doing better than I remember doing the last time I tried something like this, so. I mean, it's gonna get real bad at like 140 for 8. That's gonna cook me. That'll rip. Oh, there's so many bugs in here. I forgotten that's actually a benefit of training at night is that they're attracted to the bug light a lot more effectively. Like they don't just fly in the middle of the shed. But it's like the evening now, so they bugging. They're in here straight bugging. Where are my spider bros at? I guess I've smushed too many of them. They've let me, they're letting me get eaten alive. Although I have no mosquito bites yet. The fan, I do have one. It's not that hot though. It's only, like I said, it's only 70 outside. So in here it never gets hotter than outside. And if anything, because it's so well shaded, the heat, it doesn't like heat up in the shed ever. It could be 100 degrees outside and it would still be, if anything, colder than outside. There's giant trees above this. And it's the angle, like it being in a hill, it doesn't get a ton of direct sunlight until it's like the evening and the light's kind of pointing in. Yeah. Alright. Guess I can do this set. So, it says 110 for 11. Get out of here, bugs. Ugh. I actually will turn the fan on so I can blow some of the bug spray out. So I don't pass out. Oh, it's starting to get hard now. They're hard. Bugs are not in here anymore though. I need to get some of them tiki torches. Legs are still doing all right. It's getting a little harder to do the reps connected. I mean, it makes sense. I've done a lot. But they're not like some mild pump. Honestly, I had a bigger pump after the 70 kilo squat than I do right now, but I definitely have a little bit of one. Come here, baby. It's on the back of the weight tree. That was really hard to get. So now we got a 120 for 10. Oh, goodness gracious. To be honest though, I feel like I'm at like the best state to finish one of these sessions. I think I'm pacing myself really effectively. The reps are efficient. So as long as I don't cramp or anything, I should be able to just to keep hammering them out. I do feel like I need a piece of dental floss though. Whew. Let the fan blow on me a little bit. So. It's a good call, Daniel. Oh. Balls are sweaty. I think that's the next iteration, is to do the strip version. So start with 20 pieces of clothing on. By the end, you do 210 without any clothes on. Like a Chad. I was saying as it was a good call for the fan. I got a fan down here. I had it blowing them the other way to get some of the bug spray out, so I didn't suffocate. Now that I'm sitting here, putting it on my body. Putting it on my body. think I should do big squats every day. First thing, wake up, do a whole big squat workout. I never use smelling salts ever. I'm not necessarily like opposed to them. I've never wanted to pass out during a lift, so never done it. I mean, perhaps for like a single rep it would be good, but not for like a session like this. I'd actually probably pass out. I'll take your word for it. I've never had the desire to try it. But like for a session like this, that's just reps. Like I think it would honestly, like I would struggle for oxygen. So all you're doing is breathing poison, so your brain gets a little loopy. I'm loopy enough as it is. Sepultura. There, 120 para 10. Next level is pausing every rep of the pig squat routine. Never had rhabdo, but I can tell you how to get it. It's definitely getting hard. Oh. Pig, pause pigs. Dude, that would take forever though. Remember a pause set of 20, like, oh. The time under tension, just the time for each set. Even if you're only pausing like really briefly, oh gosh. Okay. That was 120 for 10, so now we have 130 for 9. I think what gets, I mean, obviously the weight is getting heavier, but what I'm kind of noticing is that, you know, when I'm doing like the set of 15, like when you're doing like a set of 15, when the weight's really light, you can kind of breathe during the whole set. So obviously the weight is easier, but like the cardio is easier because you're able to breathe pretty normally. And once I got to like 100, not that I was like having a brace like as hard as I can, but you're thinking of more of a normal brace. So you're not really actively breathing. And I noticed a lot more of that with the 120. It's still light, but you're having to, you know, hold your position a little bit more. Oh. It's like this all. It's all almost like a. It's like training your breath almost. So you can't be like fully exerting on every rep. As far as like how tight you get and like holding your breath and stuff, because you're doing so many reps. But you can't, you know, treat it like 70 kilos or the bar, you know, whatever. So it's trying to have the correct pace. Which so far I think I've done a good job. So I'm at 130 now for 9. Not gonna get easier, that's for sure. But 9 is certainly better than doing 10. I don't know. So you know fatigue's get bad, you don't know what song to listen to. In all this pain. Alright. Hello! Come on, legs. Come on, erectors. Hello, Rod! You missed it. We went fishing without you. We caught a big mouth bass. Here we are again. It felt so good. Hello, friends. Again. I can see your we need something. We need something different. Not this. Not this different. I don't know. I just need to play a counting song so I can count to 10 with, or count to 9 with me. Oh, I don't know, brother. Biggest bass is 198 kilograms. I didn't weigh my bass back in the day. He's on with some beef. Panic at the Disco, right? spreading misinformation since '93. Okay. Dead leg. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Rod, I don't want to go on a date with you, buddy. But ask me quick. Sounds toxic. I'm dying here, brother. You're doing the hardest possible spa workout. You're trying to make small talk. What's this song? It's Acres, Built to Bleed. Built to Bleed. See, those are questions I like answering. Do I play video games? It's not what I care to talk about now. Panting? You're darn tootin' I'm gonna be panting. Very strong, very strong. It's a very strong song. It's a song of my people. A local Balkan band, Acres. It's Built to Bleed. It's about German ghost gnomes. It's about the Great War between the Balkans and German gnomes of '62. Play Bloody Brazil. It is actually our national anthem. I'm still doing good though. I'm still doing great. I don't feel bad at all. I feel my left shin a little bit, which is not very comfortable. Shin rhabdo. Shin rhabdo. I have rhabdo of the shin. But I'm pretty sure rhabdo is like related to your liver or organs. I think it's like a break, like your organs start to fail. Because I think it has to do with the breakdown of your muscle, and it gets to such like your body can't deal with it. So then your body just kind of says, "All right, bro, we're about to take a long break." Yeah. And your blood gets all stinky. Ew. You go to the doctor, they go, ew, stinky. Ew. Stinky. Oh my goodness. What's a two-step? This is their new songs too. I guess they had they had similar music in the past, but I guess it was different. I don't know though. I had like one old song of theirs that I liked. It just like they like randomly come and kind of shuffle. They randomly come up on the shuffle sometimes. Let's go with, this is the vibe right here. This is an absolute banger. Yeah, you're gonna get rhabdo two-stepping. I'd be pretty impressed. How'd you get rhabdo? How's that two-step? I two-step too much. Too much two-step. Alright, we got 8 repetitions. Oh. Okay. Okay. Was better than I thought it was gonna be. I really thought I was gonna get slowed on that one. Well, I guess we're playing a new song. Hey, butterfly. Sugar, baby. Sugar, baby. Oh, you might like this band too, the Movements. We're switches! Butter and empty. Let me know. Northeast 15.
honestly think maybe part of just honestly resting longer, but taking out the reps, I think it's helping. Imagine I get all the way to 210 and miss. Oh, that would suck so bad. But so far the weights are feeling good. Like at 140 didn't slow down, which is good. My shin, I didn't have any shin issue on that one too, which is good. I think that's the only thing that could stop me at this point is if I start to have, like, if that shin pain came back and was a lot worse, or like cramped or something. Oatmeal cream pie. Dude, oatmeal cream pie is the best. I haven't had one in a while. I could eat 35 of those in one sitting and be so happy. But to be honest though, I ate enough prior to this, and I don't need one during this because I don't want to puke or anything. Not that I actually have never thrown up during any training at any point in my life. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a nice cream pie, nice oatmeal cream pie to the face. I get five cream pies at once, right in my gullet. Dude, I got one at a rest stop. It was like a triple decker one. Oh my goodness, was that good. If I knew that they weren't poison, I would eat 14 of them a day. Oh. The giant, yeah. Kind of makes me want to figure out how to make one. I feel like you could make a healthy version of it. Obviously wouldn't be nearly as good, but like oatmeal cookies kind of. Fig Newtons are good. Fig Newtons are tricky. I never feel like I haven't had one actually in a very long time, but it's one of those things where you can eat like 15 of them without even thinking about it. They're definitely solid though. They're not like super sweet, so it makes it, you don't really feel like you're eating something unhealthy. Although I feel like they're probably healthier than other snacks, to be honest. I feel like them not feeling or tasting sweet is probably not just the taste of it. They probably have less sugar than like oatmeal cream pie. But yeah, you sit there with a glass of milk, you could eat probably 14 containers of them. Oatmeal cream pies, Oreos, like the basics. I really want pizza. There's no good pizza deals. You know, being a single person buying pizza is not really efficient or cheap. And I could make pizza. I've been told my pizza skills are actually pretty good, but I'm too lazy to. And like Papa John's pizza is just better than any pizza I could ever make. I don't really care enough to like figure out how to make their pizza because it just wouldn't be. By the time I figure it out, it'd be just better just to buy theirs. But I can't pay more than $8 for a large pizza. It's ridiculous. No, I just gotta suffer. Yeah, it's hard to find like a good deal for it. And when you're getting like multiple toppings and stuff, like we're at 7 now. See, it's a oxymoronic feeling. So I'm like, 150 kilos. I'm like, wait, I only have to do it for 7. But 7's still a lot, but All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more sets left. This one might feel heavy though. I gotta pace myself though. We'll go back to some. I mean, I guess it's technically Kid Lori, but it's produced by Clams Casino, and that's why it's good. All right, 7. Wombo. Well, I need to get my belt out and set it to Wombo. Other thing is I haven't got to my heavier wraps or a belt. Not that I'm necessarily trying not to, but I don't want to go to it right away. All of us. I felt my quad on that last rep. It was definitely cooked on the 7th rep there. Cardio wise, I feel good though. Legs are definitely, I mean, during the set they're feeling it. Now they feel fine, but we're dying, brother. Kind of have to pee too. I think I'll just pee my pants like a man. Come on, legs. Beating it like a Nintendo 64 cartridge. Squeezing out all the dust. Salvation, for me, I can forget. Come on, Biggs, let them Biggs out. I'm surprised Squat University doesn't have a version of its shoes that just show your toes. Like the toes are see-through, so you can look at your pigs while you're squatting. Only way to tell if you're spreading your toes as much as he wants. I think the key to make sure your toes are spread is to make sure that Squat University's tongue can fit between all of your pigs. If his tongue can't fit between, then your toes are cramped. You need to spread them out more. I don't know if I'd say goated. I'd say moral, but it's kind of why I don't watch his stuff. It's like, oh, let me use this Instagram person. Many words to describe that person, but let me leverage their attractive body for me to talk about something, because I'm not very strong or good looking myself, and I'll use their female anatomy in the thumbnail to attract an audience that wouldn't normally watch my content, because most people don't care about squatting and the anatomy of a squat, but they will click on a female body that's used. You know, people, that sound like a lefty, but they'll complain about, you know, people objectifying women's bodies. And that's pretty obvious there, because I would say that's objectification, is when you're not even trying to talk about the person who's made the original video, you're just leveraging their physical body to sell something. Seems wrong. Seems, I don't know. It just, I would say it rubs me the wrong way, but I don't know if that's the best phrase to use. It stinks because, like, he has good information, but I just don't want to look at content like that that just uses random females like that. Just, and he's older. He's not young. Not that it'd make it better if you're young, but it's kind of creepy old man type thing to do. I mean, you can enjoy whatever you want, but the idea of watching his content is not to enjoy it. It's to get information. I mean, it'd be like if I had any of my videos and I just like put a random female as the thumbnail and it's just me lifting. It's like, let me get behind this person and talk about how to do a squat. But first, you gotta look at these glutes. Look how her glutes are firing. They're not firing right. Look real close. Pause at the beginning to look at her glutes. I think what it does is it cheapens his information, because it's good, but how serious can you take it when he has to stoop to that level? But I mean, morals be damned, I suppose. Morality is subjective. Come on, guys. All right. Oh yeah. 160. This says your voice of your Alright, we gotta cheat a little bit. Well, he never uses a sweaty dude in any of his videos. Maybe that's the part of the market I could capitalize on. I can do literally what he does, but just with dudes. Do it for the boys. That last rep, I felt like was the hardest rep of my life for a brief second. I mean, I'm getting absolutely cooked. Well, we're gonna go on the heavy reps, and I think we'll do the next one without a belt, and then 180. We'll throw a belt on. I'm cooked. Make some fun doodle roll or something. You need some milk, that's for sure. Oh, I'm trying bulk. Oh, you imagine milk being out here though? I turn out the lights when I leave, so it turns out electricity out here. My body weight was weird. On 2 days ago, it was 235 and a half. Then yesterday it was like 237.2 or something. Then today it was 235 and a half again. So something around between those two numbers. I'm trying to get skinny. I'm trying to get toned. No, milk wouldn't make. I mean, if I had a fridge and left it on all the time, it'd be fine. But I'm not far from the house, so it wouldn't make sense to keep a fridge out here anyway. Alright, thicker wraps are on. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to get to move a little faster, so well, I'm not necessarily. I mean, hopefully, you lose fat, or I lose fat, but I'm more trying to just get down to 230 and then see how I feel lifting wise. Yeah, just down to 230. that's 241. I just moved too slow. And I wasn't, like, I got stronger a little bit in the squat, but. So, go to 230. See how I feel there. I mean, really, I'm not going to go down to 94 if I ever competed again. I should say win. I probably will. But I'm not going to go to 94. That would be dramatic. But, damn. Well, the shed itself has power, but inside the house, if I flip a switch, it turns out the power that's out here. So I could, in theory, leave it on all the time, but there's also a wattage threshold that is not that high out here. So it's not like a garage. Well, my goal is just to beat my old numbers. So I did 126, 166. So I mean, to try to beat that. So, and there's not like I don't really care what body weight I'm at to do it. This was why I tried to gain weight to see if that would give me a little boost. All right, 170 for 5. We got the heavy wraps on. My legs. Just like my list, I gotta be patient on this rep or this set. Alright, we're good. That's helped a little bit, but I was just in a good rhythm with it. Hey, now it's like you're gonna have to flip the mindset from trying to like manage your breathing to trying to exert yourself more fully. That's what I tried to focus on that set, was just trying to, you know, it's a heavy weight, so trying to lift a heavy weight and not trying to conserve. We're getting there. 180 for 4. Ah! Ah! I'll load it like this. Anabolic apples. This is really good. Oh, I need a Alright, we're gonna throw the belt on. Whew. Just 4. It's just 4. It's just 4. It's only 4. Just 4. It's only 4. Jackal. It's a jackal. It's a jackal. Hook. Come on. It's good enough. 184, 180 for 4. It's good enough to keep going. I got 90, 190 for 3. Now is when you start getting more height. Trust the legs, trust the strength. Right now it's just mental. Plenty of legs left. Got your 4 pounds of fig Newtons and oatmeal cream pie. Well, I don't know if you saw, I did the 180 already. This is 190. Oh. family size chewy cookies. Let's go. I got a red delicious apple. It's so good. Three more sets. Ah. Alright. Kind of want to keep listening to this one, but I kind of feel like I need to pump up the Vibarinos. This is what we need right here. I know you don't know this song though. Yo. Time to get a little crazy. Just say that. Just say that. Just say that. We need something different.
Oh, he don't be never talking about shit. That's why I'm taking motherfucking money and he give out greetings. Shit, he should have just said that. Give my motherfucking number. Shit. Stop trying to argue with me. You ain't done, just say it. Trying to book cause I ain't paid. If you're broke, just say it. Just say I speak this in this song. You got Anna, just say it. You don't really wanna.
This one? That's Gorilla though. This is Santa Gold. Or Santa Gold. This song is probably one of my favorite songs ever. The lyrics I never really listened to, but I read them and they're really like just well written and nice. The whole charm. The whole charm, man. Yeah. Come on, get on it. Oh, so close. Ah. Oh, we can't fail this close. It's inevitable. Come on, 2 more sets. A double and a single. Oh. Well, we can't get to this set. Can't get this close. 8 hours. Into the core, life we're fighting for. We sacrifice, carry us, nobody will run. We push right past the fight now. My legs. Sound like ugly colors. It's a jackal. Jackal, jackal, it's a jackal. It's a jackal, jackal. It's jackal. Real to some German rap. No, it's a guy. His name is Jackal, J-A-C-A-L. This is German rap. 2 homie dogs. Not beating the allegations of being in a war zone now. Time for 10 hours of fireworks. I know what song I want to listen to. The Powder Boys. As they Good Swiss does Butterham. That's what we need. People are gonna accuse me of living in Afghanistan.
Warst du schon mal in der Gewichtheberhalle? Hast du schon mal mit den Hacken gespielt? Kennst du den Geruch von Eisen und von Schweiß? Und die billige Floskel ohne Fleiß, kein Preis. Ey, hast du eine Ahnung von den täglichen Lasten? Vom Kampf mit dir selber, vom Essen und vom Fasten. Der Trainer drückt dir in den Arsch und du darfst niemals rasten. Ich möchte dir mal was sagen.
A little Marcusto-Rap.
Gesagt, so einfach ist es nicht. Und irgendwann fällt es dann schon mal ins Gewicht. Und du fragst dich immer mehr, warum schimmelst du dich? Wir sind die Powerboys aus der Gewichtheberhalle. Wir sind edel und gut und wir lieben euch doch alle. Wir sind die Powerboys und wir geben niemals auf.
This is what we're gonna get.
Fällt es dann schon mal ins Gewicht und Arsch und du darfst niemals rasten. Ich möchte dir mal was sagen, mich trotzdem nicht beklagen.
We're doing this.
Gesagt, so einfach ist es nicht. Und irgendwann fällt es dann schon mal ins Gewicht und du fragst dich immer mehr, warum schimmelst du dich? Wir sind die Powerboys aus der Gewichtheberhalle.
Ah!
Wir sind edel und gut und wir lieben euch doch alle. Wir sind die Powerboys und wir geben niemals auf. Den Gold gibst du, man nicht den Sommerschutzverkauf. Jeden Tag das Training, das bringt mich dann fast um die handbellige Gitter. Um mich rum die Sehnsucht geht ins Freie, weg vom Eisenland. Du träumst dich in die Sonne an. Weißt verstanden?
No, this is what we need.
Bist du dich? Wir sind die Powerboys aus der Gewichtheberhalle.
Through my legs, I get to
Wir
choose to
sind
use
edel
it.
und gut und wir lieben euch doch alle.
Oh,
Wir sind die Powerboys und wir
keep
geben
procrastinating
niemals
it.
auf.
that's what we do.
Den Gold gibst du, man nicht den wir sind edel und gut und du darfst niemals rasten. Ich möchte dir mal was sagen, mich trotzdem nicht beklagen. Ahnung von den täglichen Lasten, vom Kampf mit dir selber, vom Essen und vom Fasten. Der Trainer tritt dir in den Arsch und du darfst niemals rasten. Ich möchte dir mal was sagen, mich trotzdem nicht beklagen. Doch ehrlich gesagt, so einfach ist es nicht. Und irgendwann fällt es dann schon mal ins Gewicht und du fragst dich immer mehr, warum schimmelst du dich? Wir sind die Powerboys aus der Gewichtheberhalle. Wir sind edel und gut und wir lieben euch doch alle. Wir sind die Powerboys und wir geben niemals auf. Den Gold gibst du, man nicht den Sommerschutzverkauf. Jeden Tag das Training, das bringt dich dann fast um die handbellige Gitter. Um die Sehnsucht geht ins Freie, weg vom Eisenland. Du träumst dich in die Sonne an. Weißt verstanden?
You say, why don't you dance? It's because they don't play the Powder Boys. Powder Boy, Powder Top.
Doch bevor es heiß wird, wirst du uns aufgeweckt, weil ein Gewichtheberkuss nach Magnesium schmeckt. Und wieder fällt dir das Gewicht ins Gesicht und du fragst dich immer mehr, warum schimmelst du dich? Wir sind die Powerboys und die Stärksten der Nation. Wir wissen ganz genau, was dann erwartet auf uns schon. Wir sind die Powerboys und wir geben niemals auf.
I don't think I can meme with 210.
Welcome back to the
Oh my
Miami
goodness, that scared me.
Marlins.
Whew. We certainly don't need a regular YouTube video to listen to. Alright, what was it? Psycho. If I can type it. Psycho frame. blue. Blueprints for idol genocide? Oh gosh. Come on, brother. I can already tell I don't like that sound. The percussion sounds nuts. I'll give it a couple more seconds though.
Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see some wonderful.
Brother! I mean, the name of the song checks out. All caps name, song title. It's actually too much. It's like someone slapping you in the back, but instead of them slapping you just right, they like just punch you in the back of the head and knock you out. I know the guys at the gym, the powerlifters would probably like this song. It's definitely music they would listen to. Oh yeah, the powerlifters at my gym, they listen to this kind of stuff all the time. Like as soon as you get the pig noises, that's they 100% wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if they've listened to it, and maybe not the specific one if it's new, but like. We need Deadhead though. We need something that's more epic. That's kind of like an adrenaline, a shot of adrenaline, right to the adrenal gland. I need something that has a build, that has a crescendo. Yeah, go live with the hogs. No, one more. Puedo decirlo. No puedo. No puedo decir. Woo. Us. Yeah. Black Shape. Talking about an epic song. It'd be this one. It'd be this. Oh, this song's so good. This is unironically one of the best. Now that like disparate, I think it's how you say it, disparate youth song. Like I like everything about it, like the sound and everything. This one I feel like, I say technically, not as if saying like the other songs are bad, but like the whole ensemble is like from a music technical standpoint, I feel like this is the best one that I've ever listened to. It makes, play this live, it sounds exactly the same. It's epic. It's big epic. Whole album is so good too. Oh yeah. We're a little too far. Yeah. Uno más. You got it though. got it though. Woo! Got a little scared there for a second. I wasn't coming back up. Oh, that would have been devastating. I would have actually just laid on the ground and just wept. Oh, that was terrifying. That got really slow. Well, that's the first time I've ever done a full big scoot. Oh. 210 repetitions. Oh, for sure, yeah. It was weird, like, I mean, it was purely musculature. If that makes sense. Like, my quads really felt there was zero more glycogen in there. Pretty tired. When I went to get the apple, with a slight incline on my hill, and I felt my leg like buckled a little bit going in. I was like, ooh, my quads are definitely cooked.
think that was before the 180 or after the 180. Well, that kind of I don't think it's accurate to call it screamo. That like pig squeal music. It's not my jam. I think there's only Knocked Loose. I listened to one of their songs, but like that's certainly not. It's not music I would like listen to on a regular basis by any stretch. I mean, I can see the appeal, the aggression, and the speed and anger and all that good stuff, but if I'm trying to lift a heavy weight, I guess sometimes like Slipknot, I'll go to Slipknot, but like that kind of song that kind of has a build to it, it's usually what I go for. You know what's odd is I didn't really sweat. I guess that just shows that like it is the perfect temperature outside. Like it's not too hot, not too cold. But like I have like no sweat. And I've been drinking water and stuff, but yeah, Acres is good. Not loose like their blind face or whatever. That's the only song I listened to of theirs. That was pretty good. Acres is good though. I really like, because like I had one of their, like I said before, I had one of their songs on my playlist. I didn't realize it because this one, their new music sounds different than their old one, which I like the old song. It's just a slightly different style, but still kind of in that same. I mean, it's not that different. It's not like they went from country to pop or something weird like that, but the new music definitely seems harder. But I really like this is where you can tell I'm not very musically inclined, but I like the percussion and like the rhythm of the percussion. And I don't know how to describe what I like about it, but it had good flow, if that makes sense. It's like everything about the song I like, but that was like the first thing I noticed. It was like the drums and the percussion of it was like particularly satisfying. But I'll listen to anything but country. Like I'd rather listen to that Psycho, whatever band that you told me that I listened to briefly. I'd listen to something like that before I'd listen to country. I'd listen to anything. I think the only thing worse than country is Taylor Swift, but at least with Taylor Swift, it's so industry produced that it's like disliking a great value product. Like it's just generic. So country just sounds terrible. Country in any context, not just lifting. Country in any which way, in any context, sounds terrible. But yeah, country while lifting, that sounds it sounds catabolic. It sounds like you would just get weak. Be like listening to lo-fi beats. Actually be worse. At least with lo-fi beats you'd be able to be relaxed. Like country just sounds terrible, but that's just my bias. My Balkan bias. In my pro bono legal opinion. But well, I need to go in and probably have a protein shake, I would imagine. I actually I don't feel bad now, but I definitely, if I were to do like another squat or like to continue to train, I definitely there's no energy left in the legs. So it's kind of an interesting thing. It's like I'm not drenched in sweat. And I suppose I could have done the sets faster themselves and made it more difficult that way. But I don't think making it more difficult from a cardio standpoint would have made it more difficult. It's just getting the energy in the legs, keeping it in the legs. Like I don't know if it's like glucose or what creatine, whatever, but like that's what I felt like as I got to those last couple. It wasn't even like it didn't feel hard. Like the 210 felt really hard, but it was
it was like there wasn't any energy left. It was a weird feeling. 'Cause, I mean, I've never gotten to 210 after doing all that, so very unique to do that much volume and then get to that. But yeah, no oomph. That's a good way to put it. Just no oomph. That's the scientific way of saying it. I was trying to explain it for the non-scientific folk, but yeah, to get really technical and scientific, there just wasn't any oomph left. If you took a blood sample out, that's what you'd look under the microscope and see. There's just no oomph. The oomph is gone. He is oomphless. But you have a good night. Happy Memorial. It's weird for me. Memorial Day is a day that I never really pay attention to because it's summer. It's always summer break. So like I never even realize it's Monday. Like it's on a Monday because I literally never have work anyway. So it's not a day off. But content is zero. But yeah, July 4th I know. But I don't think I'm doing anything for July 4th. My sister's wedding's on the 13th. So I don't think I'll go up for the 4th and then come back. But yeah, Memorial Day has never been. It's not like an anti-military statement. Like summer holidays, I don't pay attention to. Juneteenth, although that's not a real holiday. I actually don't want to sound political. I don't know if that's a real holiday or not, but it's certainly not one that I pay attention to. Really, the whole month of June, because I'm on break. But deuces, good session today. Pig squats complete.